So the footage begins with Ryan sitting alone in the interrogation room. He has a very noticeable large and graphic bruise to one of his eyes. It's so large that you can see that his eye is swollen shut from the corner camera that's in the room. As he sits alone in the room, you can tell that he's uncomfortable, he's agitated. He stands up and sits down multiple times, but he's still handcuffed to the table. So every time he stands up, he gets tugged on and then he sits back down. Eventually, a detective comes into the room to take some pictures of Ryan. And it's during these pictures that Ryan talks really for the first time in the footage.
I just want to go home. Oh, you're not going to go home right now.
Eventually, another detective comes in to start the interrogation. And one of the first things he asks Ryan is if he knows why he's in here and being questioned. Ryan says no. He's fidgety and distressed. He can't stop moving. And from an outside perspective, it's almost like he's really annoyed that he's sitting in there being questioned. He then asks if he knows Heather, because Heather is the woman on the couch. And so the detective is kind of like, he's ignoring me, so I've got to start jumping into these questions. So he says, do you know Heather? And Ryan says, mm-hmm. And he says, okay, what's Heather's last name? And he says, mm-hmm. Okay, what's the last name? And Ryan's like, I don't know her last name. You don't know Heather's last name? And he goes, it's Kyman, which is not Heather's last name. The detective is obviously suspicious of this behavior. Ryan is acting like he barely knows Heather, even though Heather was just found in his house where she was murdered. Ryan was dating Heather, and no matter what happened at that house, he would have feelings about what he's being asked, but he's acting like he wasn't even there. He's not even pretending to care.